Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. But you don't get out to much of a faster start in returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said. And, man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
The kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 7. Bears nothing.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return starts from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. To the 45. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. And even 50 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. He's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
Back in the end zone. He's got it. Cole Kmet. Touchdown fair. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Jones now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll throw first play with Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
On the rounds at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And the lefty Penix on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos, Buffalo 18.
To throw again, it's Penix. Look at that big guy rumble. And he will go all the way. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Here's Williams now to throw. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. Whoa! And he'll get the penalty yardage back, and more than that. He's a couple yards short of the first down, a gain of 13.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
They'll try the right side with Swift. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Falcons' 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And will get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. From his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
So after 14-7 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
What is up?
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Santos kicking off for Chicago.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Jones now on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. And caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Rock ball 80.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Falcon first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Atlanta.
They'll go play action now with Penix. And it's that rookie third-round pick. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
19, come 19, come 19.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. To the end zone, it's intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Williams to throw on second down. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Loose inside the 30. And he will score. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown Bears. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Santos for the extra point. Have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8 yards on the
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's Robinson. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Falcons first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. High throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Falcons first down.
On first down, it's Robinson. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. They'll throw. It's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. Down the sideline. A great connection there. They're going to bring him down inside the 35-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Jordan.
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. Williams hit, and he loses the football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Williams going to give it up on a pop pass. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it. And it brings up 3rd down. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Will. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He's to the 40, to the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And after that promising drive, Mike, just a really disappointing end. I mean, everything was going so well. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection, and then he just gets a little too aggressive with the decision-making, and it can turn around in a snap.
So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. The kick is good. Exciting finish to the half. We are tied as both teams head to their respective locker rooms. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
15 yards on the
Well,
back.
really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
1. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Complete. He's got it to London. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to 4th down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. A run here with Swift. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
That sack almost became a game-altering play now for this defense. Now, while it didn't exactly happen, they're at the point now where if they can force a punt, think about the field position they'll be able to give their offense when they take the field.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
On the return is Jones. Looked like he was at a seam for a moment. It was taken down after a solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Penix. On throw, but it's ruled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 3rd down, Penix. This is caught 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Falcons. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Bears, 21.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick six in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Williams now to throw. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
At the 39-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Now Williams going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Now Williams. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. The big tight end, Old Komet, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got a man, that's DJ Moore. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
32-yard line.
We got Hornets! Hornets! Vegas! Vegas! Patty!
Throwing is Williams. Off-balance throw. It's complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's out left and complete to Burton. He's going to be run out down at the 5.
13 yards on the
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive?
And he's in. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, here comes White. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 9. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
They'll try again here. It's second and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
He chooses to keep it on the zone read. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
His kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Jones now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Robinson. And he'll be brought down around the 38-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's Penix. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now a timeout. That's their first. As they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Here's 1st down. To throw is over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Bears have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Great, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Penix on 1st down. Open man downfield. That's London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Falcons, 1st down.
Going now, Penix on 1st down. for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Axel! What is it on?
On first down, it's Swift. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up second and
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
What is it on?
They'll go again with Swift, and he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
What is it on? Vegas! Touchdown! Yeah! Level!
On third down, it's Williams. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one in the win column for the Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.